What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Super Beast Kill Cams and Volcom123. Volcom0123 is commentating, so I just wanted to say that because it's going to be going on both my channels, and both the other channel will link in the description, but that's kind of confusing, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So let me just get onto the video. This is going to be another M.O.A.B gameplay. So today we are using the Scar L. I skipped the M16 because I thought it would be a little bit too hard and take a little bit too long for now, but I just skipped to the Scar L using the silencer and the kick proficiency. The FMG9's akimbo as the secondary. I'm not going to really use them, so it doesn't really matter. Semtex and flash grenades, I'm always going to keep those. Sleight of hand, hardline, and stalker pro, all pro for my regular perks, and for my specialist perks, I'm using scavenger, quick draw, and marathon pro for the perks, and of course the juiced death streak, but that doesn't really matter. So let me just get into the gameplay. So I am using the Scar, and I am playing on, I'm not really sure the name of this map, but it doesn't really matter because I get a M.O.A.B anyway. So I'm sorry, I haven't really commentated over Modern Warfare 3 that much, saying the maps and all that stuff, and I haven't really played because I've been out of town. But anyway, let's just get onto the gameplay. Of course, I'm using the Scar L, and let me just tell you guys right now, this is one of the best guns in Modern Warfare 3. Besides the FAD, besides the Type 95, being all those overpowered other guns, and I can't really say overpowered. There, I lagged a little bit, but I can't really say overpowered because a lot of the guns have equal power, and some of them, I guess, aren't the best, and you can tell by the stats. But the Scar, and let me just name off some of my favorite guns. I like the Scar a lot. I like the M4. I like the Type 95, of course. Everybody loves the Type 95. I love the FAD. I love the CM901. I pretty much like all the assault rifles, but the M16. I guess it would just be easier to say the ones that I don't like. Of course, I don't like the M16. And just a little bit about the Scar, I guess. It has pretty good. It's a good thing that they changed it from Modern Warfare 2, because in Modern Warfare 2 it gave you maybe half of what they did in Modern Warfare 3. So Modern Warfare 3, you get a pretty big clip size. Not exactly the biggest clip size in the world, but you get a bigger clip size than you did in Modern Warfare 2. And I really think that that's a really good addition to Modern Warfare 3. So you can have at least a little bit more bullets to use than in Modern Warfare 2. And I know I probably said Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 a lot in that little section, but it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna go on with the commentary. So of course, after me saying all this stuff about the Scar, you know I gotta move on to the other guns. The M4, I really like it just because it has I don't know, just all the assault rifles kind of seems the same to me. They all seem like they shoot the same, except the CM901. That one kind of has a slower rate of fire, but it has a lot of power, which I really like about that gun. And just in general, I like all the assault rifles. I like all of the submachine guns, all the sniper rifles. Not that I use them that much. And right there, I really thought I was going to die, that the Predator missile was going to come for me. But thank God I have the advanced UAV out so that guy couldn't see me when I was laying in the corner. So let me just get onto the perks that I'm using. These are going to probably be the same perks that I use throughout this M.O.A.B series. And I'm using which ones am I using? I was using... let me go over here. I was using sleight of hand for the faster reloading, stalker to move faster, moving left and right to look down the sights, and I was using hardline. Let me just give a little example of each of them. I like sleight of hand because, of course, you can reload faster, and it gives you a faster, well, of course, faster reload. But say you're shooting someone and there's another guy right next to him, you can easily take cover, reload, and go back out for the kill faster than you would without sleight of hand. So I would use that one for that one. Sorry, guys, I'm a little congested from being sick. But Stalker, I like to use Stalker because I don't drop shot, so drop shotting gives you a really big advantage against the other player because they're usually aiming at you and they're not gonna start aiming downwards to kill you when you go do a drop shot. And I use the B to drop shot when I do and when it's necessary, but I don't like moving my hand from the thumbstick all the way to the B button to hold it down, and that just leaves you vulnerable because you can't move the thumbstick with your finger. And I don't like tactical because I've been playing Call of Duty, let's see, 3 years, and I've been gotten so used to the knifing with the right stick, so it's really hard to change that. I've tried it before, it doesn't work. So in hardline, of course, you get your death streak one, and I was cleared there again because I got another Predator missile, but I had assassin, so it was all good. So hardline, of course, you get your kill streaks one kill earlier, and you get your death streak 1 kill less. So the death streak really didn't matter. I just like getting the first perk earlier than getting 2 kills. Instead of getting 2 kills, you need 1, and it doesn't really matter. I don't know. You could use it in if you were using, I don't know. I just like using hardline giving you an extra one less kill to get all the perks. And even, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you don't put a hardliner or not for the M.O.A.B, because when you get the specialist, you already get hardline with it. So that doesn't help you in that way. It just helps you get your kill streaks a lot faster earlier. So you can even put it in your specialist package, even if you wanted to get them a little bit earlier, maybe as your first kill or your second kill, or your second point streak. It really doesn't matter. So specialist, of course, I like to use scavenger because you will see me using scavenger in the specialist package all the time, because scavenger just gives you more ammo. And of course, in this series, I really need that ammo, because I don't want to pick up another gun and actually get kills with that gun, or get kills with a secondary, because I know you guys want to see me get all the kills for the M.O.A.B just with the gun, and maybe not just with the gun, because of course you're going to see me throwing grenades sometimes, and sometimes you're going to see me knifing. So it's not going to be all with the SCAR. I just wanted to be with one primary weapon and minus the grenades and the knifing. So of course the next perk, I have Quick Draw. Quick Draw is just of course a perk that you don't really, I know I explained this in the last video, but a lot of this in the last video, but Quick Draw, I'm just going to say real quick, is a very just to help you, of course, aim down your sight faster, and that helps you sometimes in these rushing situations, so you don't have to, or so you're faster than the enemy team or the enemy player when you're aiming down the sights. And of course, extreme conditioning, I just use it so I can get around the map faster and to do that. So just a little bit of tips to getting your M.O.A.B if you haven't got the tips already and you haven't seen them on a different video. So basically, when you go for the M.O.A.B, one of my biggest and hugest tips that I will give you ever is to stay on the outside of the map. Now, I know I'm kind of being not a hypocrite, but I'm not really following that rule right now. But I just knew that I had the time, and of course called it the M.O.A.B, but I had the time to actually get what am I trying to say? What am I even trying to say? I don't even know what I'm saying. I got so okay. So I wasn't really going towards the center of the map, but I was kind of staying more on the outside of the map. And this video is actually coming to a close, so I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna leave you with this tip: make sure to stay on the outside of the maps when you go for the M.O.A.B, and I'll see you guys later.